Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough, and I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even want to be here right now, but I've got to be here to give you 7 reasons why Manchester United dropped 2 points against Everton and why we probably won't go on to win the league. I know it was a long shot anyway, but these points were crucial. We dropped 5 points at home in the last couple of weeks, and that is just not good enough if we want to finish top of the pile. We will, of course, get stuck into these 7 reasons right now. But before we do that, make sure you like and comment and share and get your thoughts in the comments below. Your reasons why we dropped those points against Everton. And, of course, make sure you're keeping it locked to Stretford Paddock. But let's get stuck into those 7 reasons. And in number 1, David De Gea with his individual errors. 2 of them, I counted. 2 of those errors, especially for Everton's first goal, for Doucouré, a poor error. Calvert-Lewin with a cross/shot, which goes straight to David De Gea. And what does he do? Palm it straight to Doucouré's feet. And Doucouré makes it 2-1. Utterly sloppy goalkeeping by David De Gea. And for the third goal, for their equaliser, in the 95th, 6th minute, he showed no urgency, He didn't even look panicked. He didn't show anything to come off his line, demand that ball, clear Calvert-Lewin, clatter everybody. He just didn't do it. It was poor stuff from David De Gea. I love him to bits. I thought he's improved this season. I thought he has done a lot better. But today, he ultimately has gone on to cost us 2 points, and it feels like a defeat. In at number 2, we know we had those defensive errors and David De Gea giving goals to Everton. But today, United also had their chances and we were not ruthless enough. If we took our chances, Marcus Rashford, Edinson Cavani, Mason Greenwood, Bruno, etc., take your chances. It's 4-2. We're not worrying about going into the dying stages with our backs against the wall with 1 goal to hold on to. It's a completely different environment and a different attitude going into those final minutes. But we didn't take our chances. Now, it's weird to be coming out here and saying that when you've scored 3 goals, you need to take your chances. But when you've got a defence like ours, you need to protect them from themselves and make sure you're taking your goals. And we didn't do that today. The goals we did score, though, Cavani's goal from Rashford's cross, Bruno's goal that was Cantona-esque, they were so good. And now they'll just be forgotten because they've come in a game that we dropped points and probably lost any hope of winning the title in. In at number 3, defensive frailties are there for all to see yet again, whether it was Axel Tuanzebe coming on as a sub and then clatter into Mans to give away a free kick in the dying stages, or it's Lindelof not forcing himself enough, not making sure he's getting a clearance for the second goal, or a combination of everybody for the third goal. Just so many problems. And you feel like at times our defence can keep clean sheets for fun. But when you really turn the heat up on them, when you really put a little bit of pressure on them, when they've got something to hold on to, you start to see them creak. And that's a worry, because it's fine and dandy when we're 4-0 up to be defending. But when you need to hold on to something and see a game out, which is vitally important, and you can't do it, those frailties really do show. In at number 4, we're missing Eric Bailly. Goes without saying because he's injured more often than not. But it was really hopeful over the last couple of weeks that Eric Bailly was starting to come of good form and get better and look like that centre-half that we've been crying out for. And then what happens? He's involved in some sort of car accident outside Carrington. He's injured in training. He's not available for this game. We miss Eric Bailly. He doesn't skim that header that Lindelof had back across the goal. He clears that fucker, and I'm sure he clears the one for the third goal as well. I just see Eric Bailly bringing such a cool, calm assuredness to that defence that none of the others do. Not good enough. In at number 5, Paul Pogba went off, and I know we went up 2-0 after he did go off, and we obviously were 3-2 without him on the pitch. But he gives us a little bit of something extra in that midfield that Fred doesn't give us, to be totally honest with you. A clarity in passing, a goal threat. Defences are happy for Fred to shoot all day long. We know he's not going to score. I mean, he's been standing around our free kicks for years and he's never taken one and never looked like scoring one. And yet he's constantly shooting and doing all this. Look, he's a decent player who has his role in this team, but he's clearly not Paul Pogba. And we missed Paul Pogba when he went off the pitch. In at number 6, We have no proper number 6. We have no proper holding midfielder. If Matic was 5-10 years younger, he would be the perfect choice. Scott McTominay and Fred, all well and good playing together, but they're doing the role of one man. If we could get one specialist player in that number 6 position, it means we can play a 3 in the midfield, a natural 4-3-3. We look a little bit better and we've got a stronger midfield. But when you're playing Fred and McTominay and hoping they provide what a number 6 does, you're hamstringing yourself because you've got less creative players on the pitch and therefore you create less opportunities. We need a proper number 6, especially next season. We need a proper number 6 in that 6th position. No ifs, buts, or maybes. It's as important as a right winger and a centre half. That's for sure. In at number 7, Old Trafford isn't a fortress. It's not a fortress. Crystal Palace can come here and win. Arsenal, who are the worst Arsenal team I've ever seen, can come here and win. Chelsea, one of the worst Chelsea teams I've seen in recent years under Roman Abramovich anyway, can come there and get an easy point. Sheffield United, one of the worst Premier League teams ever, can come there and beat us. And then we can go 2-0 up against Everton and somehow come out drawing. Now, I know you can have one-offs, but too far often we are dropping points at home. And if you drop the amount of points that we have done at home in a season, you're not winning the league and you're probably not even going to be near the top of the table. Now, what has bailed us out this season has been our incredible away form. But that's not going to last for long if you don't pick up your points at home. And it's more points dropped at home against one of those sides that will be in and around us at the top. And it's an absolute sickener. Proper sickener. Like 2012 all over again. Anyway, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. For now, I've been Adam McCullough. I'm out of here.